Hi, I'm Amy Silvestri, and I'm here to talk to you today about recruiting to be an EPIC analyst. This is for a Grand Canyon University class, Unit 507. One of the most important things to do prior to looking for a position in this as this analyst is to check out some professional organizations that can help you grow your knowledge so that you can go into this analyst position with um, a knowledge background and also to know that you can contact people who have um, careers already as an analyst that can help you grow and learn professionally. One of the organizations that I highly recommend is the Association for Information Technology. This is a good place to gain information, education hours, and also has many forums for networking. I cannot stress how important networking is for a person with this type of career. The more networking people that you have in your back pocket, so when you get caught up and have questions, you're always able to go and contact someone with more knowledge than you have so that you can move forward and advance your career. Also, I highly recommend Association of Information Systems. They have a lot of research that they do that is great for anyone going into the information technology field. Having a one-stop shop for research is great. They practice different systems that you can get information on. So basically, as I like to put it, it's like YouTube for the information technology uh, genre. They also have peer networking, which again, networking and gaining those peer insights is something that's super important because, in all honesty, it takes a community to be able to do this job. Um, and they also have studies of systems. So if you have a certain system, they quite possibly have that information there. The last one would be Association of Information Systems. It is professional growth and career events. This is a great place to go to get those inputs for that. And I always recommend, like I said, having professional growth and having those peer networkings. Those are the two most important things when you're looking for a position. Next thing I'd like to talk to you about is volunteer opportunities and, of course, still networking. Volunteering is important because it offers you that insight into a job that you don't currently have that you might be wanting to get. Sometimes when you have a volunteer opportunity at a position, it's awesome because you're able to go in, you're able to see how that job works, and you're able to verify if it's something that you would be interested in. Of course, getting into a position that you haven't volunteered in and you're not sure that you truly enjoy that kind of work is something that I recommend for anyone that is not sure about what they're going into. So just having those opportunities in order to advance your career and know that you're going in the right direction. Networking, I cannot stress enough how important this is because not only is it great to help you with job searches, um, to have people in different parts of the industry that can help you understand, hey, this position's open. I think you might be a perfect fit for it. Those opportunities are far and few between. Collaboration and experts in the field. Those are kind of the people that you want to have around you, experts in every field. So when you do have that question, you have that one or two go-to person that you need to talk to. One of the things that I would also like to point out is why would you even want to be an Epic analyst? There's super flexible work hours. Most of the positions today for information technology are remote, or they're remote and in person, but it's like a 50-50 mix. So that appeals to some people as long as you're a self-motivator and you're able to keep yourself on task. You will have project management opportunities, which is always a way to grow your career and go in new directions. System development is always an interest to myself. Having those times where you can really go in and see how you can better the system or make improvements on the system. It's always fast paced. You always get to collaborate with others because there are multiple people working on the same system at the same time, so you have to be able to collaborate. And also just going out and talking to those real life people who are doing the job and they need to have their workflow work properly. I always enjoy working with those people to make sure we're giving them exactly what they need for their job to be able to be successful within their position. This is the job description. It's a lot of information on a short slide, so I'm going to give you a few minutes to be able to read that. But basically, the job is being able to develop, work through, and know that you're building a good product for the hospital that you're working for. It's very rewarding. It helps out patients. It helps out physicians, nurses, PT, OT, anyone that uses the system. It's always important to know who the people end users are so that you can make a good product for them to use. And then last but not least, the program requirements. So if you want to have a job like this, it's super important to understand cyber warfare, which you need to understand privacy, you need to understand security, you have to understand technology, of course, and how to implement that correctly. Policy management always drives the end product. Data management, again, that is going to drive your end product when you're in an analyst position. Cloud computing, we used to have server rooms with huge computer systems in it. We are now saving information to the cloud, and understanding what risks go along with that is super important to any hospital system, and especially an electric medical record system. And then, of course, like I said earlier, project management. Understanding how budgets affect it, how end users affect, how cybersecurity, all these things all kind of come together as one when you're in a project management position, because you have to think through all of those items whenever you're bringing a system up. I really appreciate you giving me the time today to talk to you about this. I hope that you've learned something. And if you have any questions, please feel free to comment. Thank you.